So my passion is dancing. I dance tango, Argentinian tango, West Coast swing, and jive. And if I go to a big dance event and I listen to some music and think, I'd really like that, it's easy. I get my mobile phone out and use the 4 numbers down the center, 2580, dial that number, and Shazam, which is that service, will listen to the music and text me back what it is. And then I can go to their website and buy the music, or I could go to Amazon and go and buy the CD, or I could go to iTunes and go and download it. Or when I've downloaded it, I can run it on my PC. I could put it on any one of my mobile devices. I could play it on my Windows Mobile 6 device. I could put it on my iPod, or run it on my PC. And that's so simple. So why can't process be like that? All I want to do is know how to raise a purchase order, or get my mobile phone upgraded, or process a post-dated check. So our vision at Nimbus, actually, it should be that easy. So if I think about that analogy of music and turn it into, say, from a Nimbus perspective, and take that architecture or that paradigm, many of you are process authors. You are the equivalent to the artists out there. You're the Madonna, the Rolling Stones, the Katie Melua, the Coldplay, pick whatever band you want. You as the process authors are out there creating content. End-to-end processes, so the storyboards, if you will. And let's pick one, say, how I onboard new staff. And how do I do that? Well, maybe the first step is I need to agree a line vacancy, and I can see a process there, but maybe if I double-click, it will let me get to the policy, maybe a video clip, maybe some audio, and what's the next thing I want to do, and the next thing, and the next thing. So this one maybe is very textual, is actually hints and tips on how to determine a job spec, and so on and so on. We're starting to look at a whole new generation, a whole new audience who can access that content as consumers. And from that perspective, actually, we've got a worldwide audience. And none of that would be possible if it weren't for some slides. None of that would be possible if it weren't for people like Microsoft, who are partnering with us to help us build those players using their Silverlight technology and to use their Click Once technology. And also with SAP. And again, I won't talk much about SAP because Dr. Martin Klein is speaking this morning about what SAP are doing as a client. Just the same as you are sitting out there, he's going to talk about what they're doing. So there's a huge opportunity, and if we're now looking at those consumers, we're actually looking worldwide. And if we look at Nimbus, there's some global reach. Clearly in Europe, North America, China, GCC, the Gulf States, Far East, and the Sub-Saharan Africa. But I'm excited to announce today that we're also launching in Australia, in India, in Japan through a partner, and in Central Europe. So, 40 countries, 12 languages. Now, I understand that there's a large proportion where, obviously, English isn't their first language. I'm referring, obviously, to Americans. So, we ship in English, or US English, in English, obviously the Latin languages, but also in Chinese, in Japanese, and in Arabic. So again, very excited about the potential. And none of that would be possible if it weren't for all of you. For your passion, your energy, your ideas, and your purchase orders. So don't stop any of them coming in, because that's actually what gets us fired up. And someone said to me, you must be very proud. 10 years, growing 40% year on year in terms of revenue. You must be very excited about what you're doing. And yes, I am. I'm really excited about what we've all achieved, not just Nimbus, but all of us. But it's very difficult to be nostalgic when you feel the best is yet to come.